brothers and sisters, my fellow Africans. Today is also another day, a good day. Now it's a good evening. God give me an opportunity and I need to use it very well to share with you my thoughts about our dope continent called Africa. Africa is Eden. All of you know Africa is an Eden. But we are still poor, we are still suffering hunger. Africa, the home of hunger. Africa, the home of disease. Africa, the home of all evils, you know. What can we do now? There are things to do, but before doing them, we need to remember that we were colonized by the whites, especially the believer of capitalism. Our elders, I mean those Osagie Kwame Nkrumah, Lumumba, Kaunda, Thomas Sankara, those people of that land, I mean like Dev Dako, those elders took us from the capitalist wings up to the socialists. But now there's a generation after them, they are coming to take us back. We are back again to the capitalism. Capitalists now declare that to make strategies that you could not escape. There's no way we can escape if we are not serious. If we are not deciding now to make sure that we are working for Africa ourselves, nobody is coming to help us. There are things we can do. The first is political system. We need to have a political system all over Africa that can save the interest of Africans. Number two is political ideology. There is no country can prosper without having its ideology. Yeah? Okay, we accept that you can get something in different places and take it to your place and then do well, but we need to accept that there's no one size can fix all. The capitalists Rio cannot be good for us Africans. We need to go back to the capital, to the socialist ideology. We accept there's no 100 capitalism now. Even for these capitalists, they are not capitalists 100%. I think they are capitalists 95%, and then they apply socialists. Even this socialist is not 95%. But for us now, what you can do, let us better we can cope the strategies of socialists, and then we modify them so as to be good for us. We can modify this socialists. We cannot take the capitals the way it is, for instance, in Russia or in China, and apply it in Africa. We can take and modify according to our demands. That's number one. Now another thing to do is about the intelligence and our army. I'm talking about the security. All of you, example I'll give you, there's somebody came in East Africa. He lived in East Africa outskirts, especially in Kampala. He was pretending to be an artist, pretending to be a guitarist. This man called Mr. Darrell Brocker. Darrell Brocker, few days ago now, President Biden proposed him to be the head of CIA in the world. But he was living here in Kampala, in East Africa. We didn't know that he was serving the interest of the United States of America. Now, when we are trying now, for instance, for our youth, we are trying now to move. We are trying now to apply the strategy to liberate ourselves. We need to know that our enemy are not sleeping. Our enemy are in all departments. Our enemy are in all places. They are injected their spies in everywhere, in all sectors, in artists, in music, in movie industry, in where, in the offices are there. They are not they are not sleeping. Now we need to get the youth, we need to empower the youth so they can compete with the CIA, they can compete with this Mossad, they can compete with M15, M16, they can compete with all these intelligence agents of the countries who are exploiting us. If through youth, let us empower youth. And I need to advise the leaders of Africa not to castrate the youth. When a youth come and give the idea, don't think that the youth is an enemy. Better we come together. You know, in Africa also have that problem of the elders to refuse to leave the office. Okay, let them continue, but then we need now even all of us, elders and youth, to collaborate and empower the youth so they can compete with these whites who are exploiting our continent. Yeah. Another thing to do is to improve our media. The whole Africa, we don't have a big media that will listen, that's heard by all of the world. We have only media who are when your president or your leader address the country is ending there in there. If you are in Uganda, it's only there in Kampala, or you are in Dar es Salaam, it ends there in Dar es Salaam and few streets of Tanzania, or you are in Senegal. Is yeah. Now our enemy have big media, and they are using this media to spread their propagandas. I give you the example. They killed our hero Muammar Gaddafi. They didn't came abrupt and kill him. They started to spoil his reputation through media, to bring propaganda, fake information, fake ads, fake news through medias. Do you know, whites believe that there are two kinds of war? The first is propaganda and the second war is weapon. Now, to win the war of a person who wins the war of propaganda is Israel to win the war of weapons, because through propaganda the whites make like our hero to be hated. People now started to hate, like the blacks started to hate their hero through the propaganda spread by these medias. Now we need to have a big media to challenge. Like you are saying that our hero are dictator or what? We come with our media, we challenge, and everybody hear that our people are not dictator, as it was announced by this fake media of the whites. Just imagine BBC. The budget of BBC in Africa is 600 million euro per year. The whites pay. Do you think that these whites loves us to the point they give us that big money to make that now the BBC announce bring their ads in Africa? Why don't they took that money to the BBC to announce the things of Europe, to announce things of United Kingdom, to announce things of United States? Do you think they love us? No, they have the intention with the media. They know that through media they can cause chaos in Africa. I gave you the example. How did the media bring problems in Rwanda 1994? It is through a radio only. The radio only ads in the radio that make the Rwanda to slaughter each other like animal, Hutu and Tutsi, slaughter each other. They're the same color, the same brothers. They speak the same language, but they castrate themselves. They sort themselves. The last thing is social engineering. I was talking to Africans every day, like social engineering. Do you know our continent were colonized? We don't have each and everything. Even this humanity, they were already spoiled. We don't have that heart of humanity for African to love Africa. Our brothers killing our rise and kill our brothers. Our brothers rise and kill our mothers and sisters. Our dads were killed by this by ourselves. Without social engineering to moderate and to modify the way of thinking of Africans, we can do nothing. The West will continue to engineer us, and will continue to invest to make sure that we are hating, we are hating each other. The another thing is religions. This is the thing to deal with it very, very, very careful. Okay, we know God is there, but not God of these whites. They bring for us Bible versions that was written by evil people, the Bible which was written by a gay, and then pretending that and telling us through that Bible we can be rescued and have that humanity heart. That is not true. Huh? I give you example. This King James version of the Bible, KJV, was written by a gay. That King James was a gay. Yeah? But now is the one we are using. They modify the Bible, the real Bible. They don't want to read us to read. They don't bring for us the version of this John Wycliffe. That John Wycliffe was the first person to write a Bible, a real Bible. Or they don't bring for us a Bible of William Tandale. William Tandale, right, he was the second person to write a Bible. But William Tandale was assassinated by this man called Thomas More. And Thomas More, a murderer, was given a title of being a saint. Now you can move in different streets in Africa. You get it, Saint Thomas. They were recognized him as a saint, a person who is a murderer, a person who helped them to make a Bible, to make a Bible that can change our mind when we read it. Telling you that if I slap you in one jaw and give me another jaw, I slap you. That is nonsense. Okay, Africa need to be very, very careful with these religions, because even inside religions there are many spies who are representing the interest of the West. We need to be careful, and we need to go back to the footprint of our elders. Those Nyerere, we need to join now the socialist, especially Russia. These elders were not stupid. These elders were very, very, they were intellectual. That's why they see that this capitalist wing is not good for us. Let us join Kita Khrushchev of the Russia. Let us join Mao Zedong of the China. Let us join this the man of Cuba, Fidel Castro, and such people of that kind, because the socialists were not colonized Africa, and they don't have any bad idea about Africa. Socialist is a safe place for us. Africa is safe in the hand of socialists more than in the hand of capitalists. Bye bye, my friend. If you like, just visit my channel, YouTube channel called the Golden Sense. Write Golden Sense Media. You'll get me my videos. That is the channel of Golden Sense. Bye bye, my friend. Have a good day.